Buckingham Palace has announced that King Charles will travel to Canada later this month and deliver the speech from the throne on the 27th of May in order to formally open the 45th Canadian Parliament. Now, this was announced in a news conference, the first news conference of Prime Minister Mark Carney since his election, and he said this is a historic honour that matches the weight of our times.
We will have the privilege of welcoming His Majesty King Charles III, who will deliver Canada's speech from the throne on May 27th. Her Majesty the Queen will join this visit. This is an historic honor which matches the weight of our times.
The Governor-General, the King's representative in Canada, issued a statement saying she would be delighted to welcome Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla to Canada. Our Canadian identity is deeply rooted in our Constitution, and this visit highlights the enduring relationship between Canada and the Crown. Now more than ever, we need to come together to ensure a future that builds on our shared global values of democracy, equality, and peace. Now, this is an extremely significant move. Of course, there have been many threats from the US president towards Canada and a lot of hostile rhetoric with basically a betrayal of the US-Canada relationship from the United States here, and these threats have not gone unnoticed by King Charles, who has made many subtle moves of support for Canada, and in his speech to the Italian Parliament recently on his state visit to Italy, he verbally reaffirmed his role as King of Canada, which was quite a surprising move and quite bold from King Charles. Usually the monarch stays out of a lot of political issues, but this is a quite critical issue for Canada. Indeed, Mark Carney's campaign was built upon the sovereignty of Canada. Now, this trip will be just a short trip, 2 days, for the King, going over on the 26th of May and then delivering this speech on the 27th. And this will be the first time that a ruling monarch has been present to formally open Parliament themselves in Canada since Queen Elizabeth II did it in 1977. It is believed that when Mark Carney met King Charles at Buckingham Palace shortly before the election, the Prime Minister asked the King about the possibility of him coming to Canada to deliver the next speech from the throne, and clearly a significant move that King Charles agreed to this, with a Toronto-based royal author, Carolyn Harris, saying that Charles coming to open the Parliament sends a clear message regarding his dedication to the role of King of Canada. Now, it will be his first trip since 2022. He went there to Canada when he was still Prince of Wales. It will be his 20th trip overall to Canada, and it will be Queen Camilla's 5th trip to Canada. She'll be coming over as well, with Mark Carney saying this is a great honour for Canadians and indeed underscores the sovereignty of the Canadian nation by having the ultimate head of state attend. That's Carney's words there, so clearly very significant for Canada as well as for the King. So just thought I'd update you on this. The King will be going over and the Queen will be going over to Canada on the 26th of May for the formal opening of the Canadian Parliament on the 27th of May. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.